playing the national anthem of England, followed by the national anthem of Brazil.
And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Game 3 of 6 of the Nike International Friendlies from Premier Sports Campus here at Lakewood Ranch, Florida. Teams today will be England and Brazil, just through the anthems, and as you might be able to tell from those pictures we just saw, the wind is gusting by looking at that FIFA flag. It is blowing across, and you might be able to hear it a little bit in the microphones too. Mike Pepper here today, and the standings as we look at the Nike International Friendlies to this point through 2 games. England will try to put Brazil down even further as Brazil fell to the Netherlands 3-0 on day 1. England able to get the result with the late goal against the United States on Wednesday evening, winning 3-2 with an extra time game. We'll see which way these players will be going. Yesterday, the rains came through Lakewood Ranch and through all the club soccer going on here at the U.S. Soccer Development Academy presented by Chevrolet. The winter showcase here was absolutely soaked from about 3 o'clock on. It didn't really affect most of the soccer had gone on through the early day, but our feature game yesterday between Gotchi and Clearwater, or the Chargers, really wet, and it made a big difference. Looks like Brazil has won the toss. They're going to have the wind at their back here in the first half and really put England to test. Wind is gusting, or is blowing steadily at about 10 to 15 miles per hour, but gusts probably about 20 to 25, and for the most part, it will be behind the Brazilians here in the first half as England poses for their photos here. Getting a chance, we'll also kind of get an opportunity to look at maybe some of the starting lineups. England pretty much predominantly going with a bunch of the guys who did not get a chance to play in the first one or did not start. It is 3 games. It is the under-17 as we prepare for the World Cup in India in 2017, and a bunch of these young men are 2000 or 2001 born. All of them actually have to be after 2000, and they are getting their first taste of under-17 soccer, so they will do it and look at it. We'll have 40-minute halves, 2 40-minute halves, and I don't know if it's hot enough or not. I don't think we'll have to worry about a water break because it is overcast skies here in Lakewood Ranch, but we'll kind of get an idea of how that is developing a little bit further. The United States and Netherlands will be at 6 p.m. We'll try and get you at least through the formation, how this is working out here today. up here in Lakewood Ranch. Teams are going through their pregame huddles. We're just minutes away from kickoff as well to get underway. As we mentioned, Brazil and the Netherlands, or the Netherlands and England, are tied at the top of the standings, but the Netherlands do have a better goal differential, +3, beating Brazil the other day. 3 second-half goals. That one was scoreless through the half. England was leading the United States 1-0 at the half, and the U.S. able to counter with 2 goals themselves, but then gave up 2, one of those being in stoppage time for England to get their result. Looking at the back here as far as the English go, looks like we have a couple of the guys that had that same opportunity to play, and we'll try and get you who's where as we get started here at the Nike International Friendlies here on day 2 of action. England wearing their all red from head to toe. Brazil in the traditional uniforms, the yellow jersey with green trim, blue shorts, and white socks. Along the back, Medley working over here with Oliver Skip. Guehi, who was the left back last time, looks like he's moved into that left midfield position. And Skip has taken the role over into the back right. Already, an English player may have got clipped, and we're going to look down at his lower leg. There's a good look here at the replay, and he just kind of popped his knee untouched. Right there, that is Steven Sessignon, his brother, getting the start as well. Ryan Sessignon, twin brothers. Steven felt something go in that left knee there. Still getting a little bit of look, and it's always disconcerting when there's no real contact, and he did seem to just make a turn. They are looking at that left knee. The official today, the referee, Matthew Kreitzer. Nick Uranga and Logan Brown are your assistants, and Greg Dopka, who was in the center the other day, is the 4th official. For the Brazilians, Lucas Alexander will start his 2nd game. João Pedro Ribeiro and Carlos Eduardo, as well as their captain Iago along the back line, joined by Leonardo Ribeiro, Souza Brenner, and Dimitri. And then you have Junio, who is wearing the number 10 jersey. Mateus Santos wears number 11. And Weverson Costa back in at 14, and Wallace will wear number 16. For the English, as we mentioned there, is Steven Sessignon. He is the injured player. They will throw in net Curtis Anderson, Mark Guehi, Ryan Sessignon, Emil Smith-Rowe, as the ball played back to the Brazilian goalkeeper. Curtis Anderson, as we mentioned, in goal. Oliver Skip. Then you have Zach Medley, Phil Foden, George McEachern, Austin Samuels, and Ian Carlo Poveda. Looks like England's going to have to make the sub early on, as Ribeiro will look for Santos. And to Souza. Back out to Santos. And ball had rolled over the sideline. It will be a throw in for England. And just here in the 4th minute will be the substitution, as Steven Sessignon has to come out. Coming on will be Timothy Ioma. Brazil with possession along the back. Ball rolling towards the sideline, might just stay in. That it has for now. Long ball.
Substitution now in the 5th minute for England. Entering the game, number 15, Timothy Ioma. Leaving the game, number 12, Stephen Sessignon.
Still keeping possession. Long ball for the front man. That's Santos. Wide out to Ribeiro. He'll cut inside, but defense able to take that one away. Now they'll look for the forward ball. And offsides was Austin Samuels. Back to the goalkeeper. Over the top, and that ball's going to hang on. Big left-footed volley opportunity there, and Junio will send that one skyward over the net. Ball not quite anticipated correctly there in the wind. We played about 6.5 minutes, scoreless. A lot of that time, Stephen Sessignon, who is still down the far sideline, went down with an injury to the left knee when he was untouched. England's made one of their 6 substitutions. So we mentioned 6 subs allowed, but you cannot break the second half action more than 3 times. So whether you use those at half or if you have all 6 subs available, as Brazil may still, they cannot stop play more than 3 times in the second half. Phil Foden. Now the end ball to Emil Smith-Rowe. Smith-Rowe loses it there, but now the loose ball goes off his back, and Brazil will just send it down the line. Lots of time and space for Medley. He'll hold it. Little desperation for Brazil today, as it will be for the United States. Both those teams sitting with 0 points after 1 game. And England and the Netherlands would really like to put a little additional pressure upon them.
Emil, you're a bit too narrow, mate. That's Phil's job. Phil can do that. Phil, the 7. Emil, pull out, mate.
Brazil looking to do it. A nice step on the ball by George McEachern. And now a long ball. Wynn's going to hold it up a little bit. Can he run onto it? He does. No help, so he's in the box. He's got a couple of bodies running, one on the back post. Emil Smith-Rowe, and they drop it down, and no one's able to finish it right there as Foden not able to get on that, and Brazil will send it to the sideline for a throw-in. It's off of McEachern, and the loose ball might bounce right for English. It might still. Now it's played towards the sideline. Still kept in, and it's played off of England. It will be a throw-in for Brazil.
George, 16. Ian. Go out.
Goalkeeper Alexander, who started the last game, getting the second start as well here. He'll send it long over the top. Really challenging the back line of England on the long ball. Be a throw in. Still Ribeiro. Taken down. It will be a free kick for England.
Ian, playing a bit. That's it. Ian. Emil. Good.
England keeping it along the back. Nice ball whipped in. Back post finished on there, and a save by Alexander. Ball was whipped across, and it went all the way before England able to put a touch on it. That was by Guehi. Now a good recovery here. England, and now a dangerous ball back. And now Anderson able to get there just before the Brazilian forward.
Ryan, take your breath. Well done, mate. Excellent recovery. Cross weren't bad either.
Brazil with it, waiting on a little help. It's Dimitri on the overlapping run. Played across, 8 yards out, shot, save. Anderson able to go down, ball was at his left knee and able to get there, standing up tall. Good job there as that shot taken by Souza. Now Brazil again with the ball, penalty area, headed away by England. Switched it, nice switch, good look there as now the defense will rotate. Big rip from distance by João Pedro Ribeiro, but here's another look there as Souza, as you see, had it, took it on the left foot. Anderson able to get down to make the save. Ball towards the top, intercepted there by Carlos Eduardo. Big tackles. Going down on the play is Santos.
Yeah, rather than in front. Yeah.
Ponta pra dentro, o 19 correr, certo ou não? Tem propósito, tem que estar ligado aí. Não adianta ele correr e você
Santos still down.
Certo? Escorrega a linha, Iago. Beleza? Escorrega a linha quando a bola estiver aqui.
George McEachern late on the play.
Léo, exato. Balança junto com o meio, certo? Everson, fica.
João Pedro Ribeiro will take it. He'll just look to go short. Long ball, that one's going to go all the way back to Curtis Anderson. 13 and a half minutes gone by here, and ball intercepted. Again, a big wind advantage here in the first half for Brazil, well at their back, but this one's going to be kept low, driven down. Can't get onto it is Smith Rowe. Go off him, and it'll be a Brazil throw. And they'll send it all the way back to the goalkeeper. That's Alexander, Lucas Alexander. That's a bad ball out.
Lateral não.
Phil Foden. Foden working with Skip. Now sent wide, and he's offsides. Mark Guehi up from his right back position, drifted just a step beyond the line.
George, you deal with the 10. Emil, come out. George, you deal with the 10.
Iago wearing the captain's armband for Brazil today. Good pressure, and that ball will still creep up a little bit. It will go off of Guehi, and well, maybe Guehi played it off for the Brazilian. It'll be a throw-in for England. Mention here the Nike International Friendlies, Game 3. Game 4 will be tonight at 6 p.m., the U.S. and the Netherlands. It is all here in association with the U.S. Soccer Development Academy, presented by Chevrolet. The Academy is the Winter Showcase. Tons of soccer action going on. 74 teams are competing throughout a period through Monday. Of course, the friendlies will continue on Sunday when today concludes. Long ball over the top. Running on to it. Good opportunity, but good recovery by João Pedro Ribeiro to take it away from Ryan Sessegnon. Sessegnon getting the second start of this. He and Guehi both started in the first game along the back line and getting a lot of playing time. They might look to do it short. Brazil's not sending one out. Foden will work quickly with Poveda. Poveda can't connect though. And a slip. And that ball will roll out for a corner kick. Yesterday there was a lot of rain on the field. It did stop in the evening and dry it off. Now the ball's free and offsides will be it, but it will go over for a goal kick, or maybe they will go ahead and do the offsides call, as Austin Samuels had to come from a position of offsides. Brazil had pushed everyone back out.
Dele, Ávila, não gruda no 3. Grudar no 3 pra você é ruim. Se livra dele. Agora vai embora. Dá pro João aqui.
João Pedro Ribeiro. Didn't have a lot. He'll play it back to his goalkeeper. Alexander's been dangerous. England's holding a high line coming off it as Anderson in case they decide to go over the top. A couple times they've created opportunities. Trying to time the runs, play it up to the front runner, and foul whistle will be done. Timothy Ioma, who was a substitute, came on. Came in a little late. And now Brazil will have it. Played into the corner. He's offsides. He's not even going to attempt to go at it. It'll roll over for a goal kick. Curtis Anderson gets the start today. He's a Manchester City product.
Ian, get the ball.
Não perde de vista, Ávila. Não perde de vista. Léo e Wallace, vem.
Here's Sessegnon. Left foot across. Good defense. Cuts that one from getting all the way across. Driven low, but loose ball will come out to England. Foden is taken away. Wallace will look to switch it. He's with Dimitri. Inside, Souza. Souza to turn it. Allen finds red as opposed to yellow. And England will look to counter right up the middle. Foden over the top. Off his line, now shot. Alexander able to come away with the save. He was out of position, but able to get his foot saved. Probably shouldn't have been where he was, but as it did, it worked out as Austin Samuels shot right into the feet. There's a good look at the replay. You can see over the top, and Alexander just stood his ground, and Samuels put it into his feet.
Ávila, não perde de vista. Não pode passar, não pode tocar e passar. Vai com ele. Tocar e passar. Não joga.
We played a quarter of the game. 20 minutes have passed. We'll play 80. Opportunity now for England. Driven down, shot, goal! Phil Foden gets it from Emile Smith-Rowe as he drives down the left side, pulls the left footed back, and from about 8 yards out, Phil Foden puts it into the net. England leads 1-0. Another good look there, as you can see, Emile Smith-Rowe comes down, and he's standing all by himself from just outside the goal box. England leads 1-0. It'll be interesting to see a little bit, maybe desperation here as we start to see. I know it's too early in this game, but now with England leading 1-0 already with 3 points at the top of the standings along with the Netherlands, and Brazil tied with the U.S. with 0 points. Definitely Brazil has to get some sort of result here in order to be alive for the Nike tournament title. That'll be the case tonight, too, with the United States. They might be in desperation need of a win, depending upon what England does today against Brazil. Long ball played into the corner.
Goal scored for England in the 21st minute by number 17, Phil Foden, assisted by number 7, Emile Smith-Rowe.
Brazil switches the field of play. Costa work out there wide. At the cross, though, blocked before it even gets into the penalty area. And now England looks to come back out the other side. That ball, a little ambitious into the wind.
Rhythm.
So with a quick touch, has a little bit of space, does João Pedro Ribeiro now. There's Leonardo Ribeiro. Offsides, though, is Brenner Souza. Souza couldn't hold his run up. England's first opportunity, really. I mean, they did have the one that was stopped on the over-the-head ball just a minute ago, but they're able to finish it. Brazil's had a couple of chances that the goalkeeper, Curtis Anderson, has been up to task on. Good work here by England. Good ball movement, forcing Brazil to defend quite a bit, even from the midfield, and keeping possession until there. But they'll get it back. Guehi on from the back. It's touched, and Dimitri has it for Brazil now.
George the 10. George the 10. Well done, mate. George, good boy. Phil, that's you.
Ball over the top. A lot of pressure put onto it. Good turn, though, by Timothy Ioma. Able to take it towards the corner. It's being marked there by Santos. Santos, though, his pressure will force a throw in.
Ian, don't come in too far.
For Brazil. This one will be another throw for Brazil.
Good lad.
Brenner, dentro da área, aparece lá, dentro da área, aparece. Ei, João.
Yeah.
Vamos, time, porra!
Entra alguém na área, caralho. Entra na área.
Souza in the corner. He's got 2 on him, but he earns a throw. That one just skips past, but it was a dangerous opportunity, and Brazil lose it just outside the area. Anderson smartly just sends it long, but and well out over the top, out to Guehi.
Well played. Take your time. Take your time. Well done.
Léo, tem que escorregar rápido, tem 3 para 2
Camille,
aqui.
Camille,
Ei,
too
baixa
deep.
com ele, baixa com ele, Matheus. Baixa com ele. Matheus, baixa com ele. Baixa com ele.
You're not too deep. Take your time. Good boy.
Elinho, se entrar do lado, só não deixa girar.
There's Oliver Skip, plays it out to Guehi, and Skip will get it back. Good ball as Foden is in behind the defender, waiting for some help in the box. He's got some now, but he'll turn it around and slow it down.
Cada área, aquela volta. Calma, Hélio, calma, Hélio. Não deixa voltar só. Só não deixa voltar.
Vamos, vamos, vamos.
Aí a gente rouba.
Get ready.
Vamos, vamos.
Get ready.
Vamos, gente.
Big tackle, and this will be called some good individual work there by Giancarlo Poveda. Coming in a little reckless was Junio.
You too. Boy, TJ.
The referee has a word with Junio, but
We're going to go over the top. Drop off another few yards. Yes, it's not a race.
nothing comes out of the pocket just yet.
The ball's landing on you. No, stay there. Stay there.
Gonna play it short, looking to switch it.
Zach, drop.
Vamos dividir mais homem da
Zach,
bola.
drop.
Sobe, sobe na bola. Mateus no 3, no 3, Mateus.
Léo por dentro.
Aí, tudo aí, no 3, Mateus, no 3, por dentro. Faz ele jogar por dentro.
Good individual work down to the line and back across. Shot, head, goal! Phil Foden again. This time with the header, as it was delivered by Poveda. And England leads 2-0. Both times being able to get around the end on the left-hand side. And a great finish on a header from about 12 yards out by Foden.
Vai tirando os espaços. Com você não, filho. Oi, ouve pouquinho.
Opportunity here as you see Poveda able to take it down into the corner. And there he is, standing right on the penalty spot, back where it came from. And Foden, with his second goal of the day, has given England the 2-0 lead.
Tá percebendo que o jogo tá aqui? Aproxima mais um pouquinho pra cá e traz o Wallace pra dentro, entendeu? Aproxima aqui. Carlos, atenção na cobertura do lado de cá.
Goal scored for England in the 28th minute by number 17, Phil Foden, assisted by number 20, Ian Carlo Poveda.
Well, it is still early here in the tournament. Haven't even played 2.5 games yet. But already 3 multi-goal scorers here in the tournament. Riddaw has 3 for the Netherlands. Got all 3 as English will get a free kick towards their own corner.
George, just drop in between the 3.
And Riddaw was a sub when he came on, and he was able to get all 3 for the Netherlands. And then for England, the other night, Jadon Sancho, who's on the bench here to start, got 2 goals, one of those being a penalty against the United States at the game winner as well. Now already, as we mentioned, Phil Foden in just 28 minutes, 29 minutes, although it was in the 28th minute of action. He's already got 2. That's a dangerous ball there as Anderson a little strong behind it. And an unforced error there by the goalkeeper, and Brazil will get it about 30 yards out from the end line. He'll push some bodies forward. We mentioned some more of the desperation of the tournament title. This year more so, getting these players a little bit of work here as they try and go it to the next level, as Ribeiro will have it. He'll put it on the right foot across, and that'll go off of Ioma's left leg, and it'll be a corner kick for Brazil. Junio will look to take this. He'll curl it in with the left foot. It'll be an in swinger. We'll see how the wind holds it up. Anderson, no pressure in front of him. This ball driven near post, headed away. And it'll be another corner kick.
Phil, be aware of the 2.
This one sent in again, high towards the 6-yard box, loose ball. And now a rip, and it's going to be just wide. Spinning away. And Ribeiro tried from about 25 and wasn't able to get it on net. Great opportunity looking around here at the U.S. Soccer Development Academy. About 20 fields or so, maybe even more than that. Well, a lot of soccer action. You can always check out ussoccerda.com for the Development Academy and see what some of the results going on around it. We'll have a game tomorrow at 3. Is a nice move by Poveda to keep it in. Poveda will have it perhaps go off of him. Nope, no, it will be off of the yellow. Tomorrow will be the 15s and 16s, the Philadelphia Union and the Los Angeles Galaxy, 3 o'clock. Catch it here on the U.S. Soccer YouTube channel. Sunday action will be more Nike International Friendlies too. First game will be England and the Netherlands. The United States and Brazil will be at 6. Of course, we'll have tonight's action between the United States and the Netherlands at 6 as well. Ioma, see it wide to Guehi. Both the damaging goals for England have been from crosses from the left-hand side. Guehi on the right-hand side has to turn it around as the pressure will come back. Force it towards the midfield. A little bit of space now from Smith Rowe, and now wide. England really looking good on the ball and confident, particularly since they got the 2 goals.
TJ, what
Big left-footed shot by Poveda from about just inside of 30 yards. And it goes wide for a goal kick. England just moving it in the back line here. Get it up to McEachern. Back to Medley. Now wide to Guehi. So mention U.S. Soccer Development Academy presented by Chevrolet. Try and stutter over it, and what a great car, can't even get the name right. Chevrolet. Nice ball out, and it's Guehi on the far side. He's got 3 bodies on the far post. Does he choose to go that way? No, he'll pull it back, but now he does. He sends it across, and it's intercepted there, but now the ball's loose. Poveda will get it. It's going to go off of him. Deflections. Foden has it. And eventually it's taken away, but now it's taken away again by McEachern. Brazil able to come away with the loose one.
It's okay, Zach, it's okay.
Lads, 5 to go. Lads, 5 to go. Manage the game.
And you hear the English coach.
5 minutes to go.
Just under 5 minutes there, plus any stoppage time, but we did have a couple minutes with the English injury. Steven Sessegnon, who had to be substituted for in the 5th minute.
Right, run him away, mate. Good.
Nice touch out wide. His brother Ryan had Sessegnon, although he was offsides. Good touch work there.
George, good defending. Good defending in this.
One of the challenges we'll have to see here as we hit the second half. Brazil's had the wind at their back,
Phil, drop.
yet given up 2 goals and in just under a game and a half so far at the Nike International Friendlies. They've been outscored 5-0. Nice ball here, though, as Ribeiro will send it towards the spot on the back post and just wisely sending it over the inline as Guehi. Yeah, had a man running in behind him, and that was Mateus Santos. And with his where he's facing, didn't really have anywhere to go, just put it over the inline, decided to reconvene there. Now Junio will come across, and he'll take this corner kick. This one will be an out swinger.
Near the ref, edge of the box.
See whether or not the wind is still pushing it in. Ball's free, and now an opportunity, one-time shot. It's going to go out and clear it out. Don't know if it was on net or not, but as it was, it's just sent over the sideline by McEachern. It'll be a throw-in. Here as Dimitri will take it.
Get in the box. Zach, go in the box.
Dimitri.
Zach.
Played towards the corner, and it's going to go off of Brazil. It'll be an English throw.
Skippy, drop in between. Skippy, drop in between.
Skippy's not a nickname. That is Oliver Skip,
Get over.
one of the English players. Going to go over the sideline. It'll be a throw in for England. And the ball just played back to their goalkeeper and coach, Dan Masishi. You hear him with the accent, letting them know. Through ball played, and it will find its way back to the goalkeeper, Curtis Anderson.
Zach, Curtis.
As Skip is taken down.
Ryan, last note. well, right? Inside the pitch. Emil, not too high, mate.
There's space there for Foden. Foden has 2 goals scored already here as England leads 2-0. Coming up on the final minute here. And Poveda clips the Brazilian. Free kick.
Phil, get your shape. Ian. Emil, be careful Ryan doesn't get, he doesn't have to do a 2v1 at him. Zach, try and stay more central, yeah? Zach, and not get pulled out down the side. Yeah?
2 minutes of stoppage time.
The referee has added a minimum of 2 minutes of stoppage time to the first half.
Brazil looking to get one before the half. Poveda reads that one.
Austin, run. Austin, run him away.
It's going to go off of England. It'll be a Brazil throw.
Ian, come over.
Wallace attempts to go across the field. It goes off the back of Smith Rowe. Good aggressive defending there by Iago.
Well done, Emil.
Skip works with Headley. Headley now with Anderson, and that ball's spinning. You can see the wind and offsides there.
All right, close
Great
it up.
finish, but he was offsides, and the whistle had blown well beforehand.
Curtis.
As
Wait, Mark,
Dimitri
close it
couldn't
up.
get back into it.
Ryan,
That ball came
get
off of
together.
Anderson's foot.
Last 10
So he
seconds.
tried to
Close
go
it
long.
up.
You can see it just skied high, and the referee will blow the whistle to indicate half. And when we go as far as an advantage, as far as the wind at the back, Brazil did win the toss and elected to have it at their back, and it was a steady 15-mile-per-hour wind, but England able to capitalize on a couple of opportunities of getting the ball down the wing.
The score at halftime is England 2, Brazil 0.
And the announcer there, the public address, steals my thunder as we let you know that Phil Foden able to finish both goals. And that does give England the 2-0 lead at the half. We got 40 minutes of soccer action still to come, England and Brazil. And then at 6 o'clock tonight here at the Nike International Friendlies will be the U.S. and Netherlands. All that you can hear right here on the YouTube channel for U.S. Soccer. We'll be back for the second half in just a few.
Entering the game, number 17, Marco Antonio. Leaving the game, number 11, Matias Santos.
We might be able to hear that, and we might see a turnover right now as Poveda takes it away from just inside the box and over the top as Austin Samuels had the loose ball and Brazil careless at the top of the 18. You may have heard the substitutions, but we'll give them to you just again. Nathan Soares makes his way on for Dimitri for Brazil, as does Marco Antonio. He'll come on for Matias Santos. So those are two of the subs. Brazil still has 4 to make with 3 opportunities second half. England has 5 to make with 3 opportunities as they had to use one in the second minute of the game. Long ball and on sides right there is Soares, but he can't control it. England did not make any subs at the half. As we mentioned, they did have the one in the first half with the injury, Steven Sessegnon. His twin brother Ryan Sessegnon still out there. Ball play, wind still a factor. Didn't die down at the half much. Still overcast. Very, very, very light sprinkles occasionally throughout the half, but something that if you're wearing your clothes, you're not worried to even bring up an umbrella for it. Not really getting you wet, but you can feel them. Soares. He's going to see if it goes. There's no way it's going out of bounds, so he'll just play it back to Iago, his captain. Iago back up to Soares, and that's underneath his foot. Collision of players, or a couple still down, but play on goes on. Can he run it down into the corner? Yes, he does, but by stepping on it, he has to save it. And that's Smith Rowe for England. But they'll get the loose ball. All the players are up now. From behind the ball, Marco Antonio with his touch on it. Ball played in, and that's going to carry back to Leonardo, or Alexander, excuse me, Lucas Alexander. He'll throw it out towards the sideline.
Não deixa girar, não deixa girar. Não, Início, again. Renatazinho, compassa pra dentro lá, protege as costas do Léo.
Good ball movement by England. Finds the open man, Sessegnon on the yard side, and this time the loose ball will come to Smith Rowe. Back for Smith Rowe as he's running in, and that ball bounces up off the hand. No call, no whistle, no challenge around it, but maybe should have been called, and maybe the official did not, or the line's referee did not have the angle on it. Now a ball inside. And a shot on net from a hard angle by Phil Foden. Foden looking for his hat trick. Alexander will throw it out of bounds. Tempting to get Soares, but
Você brilho pra jogar? Vamos jogar! Bora aqui, ó! Aqui!
Light sprinkles have returned. Probably only enough for the
Get back in, TJ.
to hear the announcer complain.
Yeah, you stay in.
I don't really feel the wetness, but I do see a computer being covered up now. So very light sprinkles. But now England will get the turnover. Foden tries to get Smith Rowe. It's intercepted by Iago at the top of the box. Whipped in, cleared out. And a loose ball. McEachern this time from the corner. It's going to go off of Brazil, being England throw. Antonio. Switched all the way across here for Brazil.
Well done, Skippy. Good boy on the 7.
In 10 seconds, we're about to hit. 5,
Skippy, push up a bit, mate. 16.
2, 1.
Vamos jogar a linha, chega frente.
Long ball switched across. Here's Soares. Iago. Headed away by Sessignon. He was looking for Junio, and the loose ball now, though, will come back out wide to Ribeiro. Challenge in England trying to get it. Brazil had the numbers back. Not on the far side, though. They got fortunate. England had a couple of guys on the back post running. The ball didn't make it through there. Now it's turned over, though, again. Sessignon has it. Now an opportunity here, one-on-one in the back. Austin Samuels, his shot deflected. It will go out for a corner kick. He was able to get through, never able to quite get that extra step, but he did have a little one. But Iago was back there, along with Eduardo, and they were able to deflect the shot and put it out wide for the corner kick. Outswinger, left foot. It's going to go with the wind right to the hands of the goalkeeper, Lucas Alexander.
Well done, Emil. Good boy. Emil, good boy. Well done.
For the switch, nice driven ball. Does not clear the head of Sessignon, though. Wallace. Back to Wallace. Ball played into the middle. England trying to hold on to it, and it just turned as two yellow jerseys run past it. Guahi able to stop it. Thought maybe it is goalkeeper there, and instead, as he just let it go, he is able to stop it and had the jerseys run past him. So we hit the 50-minute mark. Final 30 minutes, the results stand. Brazil will be eliminated from winning the Nike International Friendlies. Results coming into today saw the Netherlands on top with a +3 goal differential and a tie with England, though. England with a +1. United States -1 and Brazil -3. Both of them sitting at 0 points. So the U.S. will be much the same situation Brazil found themselves coming in, and needing a win to stay alive. That will be at 6 p.m. here on the U.S. Soccer YouTube channel. Find it at ussoccer.com. Chances are, if you found us now, you know where to find us later. Brazil looks to bring it up. Trying to send numbers. England still has 4, 5, 6 guys now behind the ball. Able just to force Brazil to slow it down. Nice ball. Soares. They try to go back in to the overlapping Costa. Weverson Costa from his back position. Now Foden.
Austin, play wide right, because he's cramping up. He's got cramp, yeah? So you just play here for us. Emil, just stay out and rest.
Guahi wearing the captain armband for England today from the right back position. Timothy Ioma that came on. For Steven Sessegnon when he was injured. Over the top on side, but it will not. It will not hang up in the wind. As Junia was looking to run onto it, Anderson standing at the top of his penalty area, able to come away with it.
Mark in, mark in. Mark in. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Rhythm.
Yeah.
Well, we just need to keep it to the middle of the cramp.
A lot of possession here thus far in the second half. Still 2-0 England.
Move it, move it, move it, move it.
Well done, Phil Foden. React. All right, Ian, don't worry.
Dash.
This one cut inside Costa, or make that Soares dribbles just a little bit too far in front. You know, some of the familiar faces around U.S. soccer have come up through the U.S. Soccer Development Academy. Of course, that's brought to you by Chevrolet.
Ready?
As England comes away with a loose ball. Such as Josie Altidore, DeAndre Yedlin. The ball's going to skip just a little bit fast and can't keep it inbound, so it'll be a throw in for England. Aaron Johansson.
Ref, there's a ball!
And we'll have the English sub here. It's coming on. Neil Smith Rowe will come off. Coming on will be Tashan Oakley Booth.
Phil, rhythm.
Substitution in the 55th minute for England. Entering the game, number 4, Tashawn Oakley Booth. Leaving the game, number 7, Emil Smith Rowe.
Brazil, if I understand it, Neymar has been part of the Nike International Friendlies, as well as other stars. And then when you see the English team, just the last 2 years, Reese Oxford, who, not a name you may have heard just yet, but on the opening day of the premiership this year, got a start for West Ham as they beat Chelsea. 16 years, 158 days, one of the younger players. Just 2 years ago, last year and the year before, he was part of the Friendlies here in Lakewood Ranch. The Winter Showcase.
Zach, pull out, Zach, pull out.
Deixa virar, Brenner. Incomoda, incomoda.
And Brazil set to make a couple of subs themselves. João Pedro Ribeiro will come off for Mateus Miranda. And the second sub will be Souza will come off, and on will be Leonardo Franco.
Turn it out, turn it out, turn it out.
And tripped up is Oakley Booth. You can get a good look at the replay here as the feet got clipped up and Oakley Booth fell onto the ball. Long ball. Cessignon uses Foden, help behind him. Let's move inside Guehi into Foden. Now they'll go on the back post and open there. Pulled it across. Blocked off there. The rebound is blocked and it's got for a corner kick. Off the back, England looking for a penalty kick, but as it was,
entering the game, number 19, Leonardo Franco. Leaving the game, number 9, Brenner Souza. Substitution the 56th minute for Brazil. Entering the game, number 13, Matias Miranda. Leaving the game, number 2, João Pedro Ribeiro.
Was off the arm. Should have been a penalty kick there. I don't know, legitimate gripe there. And offsides here is Poveda.
Oi. Ian, come on! Ian! Mark, react! Mark, react!
Brazil will push the ball towards the corner. We'll skip past everyone. Poveda, the recipient of the loose ball, he'll look to go forward.
George.
I think the wind has gotten a little bit stronger here. Second half has gone on. Be interesting to see how that affects tonight. What we've seen generally here in the Bradenton area is the afternoon wind very strong, but as evening falls, it usually drops. But there is a cold front that's moved through, so we'll keep our eyes on it tonight as the U.S. and the Netherlands will meet. Oakley Booth tries to go up the middle and will lose it there. Off the referee and the counterattack. 3v2, 4v2 now. And on the back, running on to it, chasing it down is McEachern. but recovery. That one's sent over. McEachern had a little bit of space, but by the time he was waiting on it, ended up recovering for Brazil. Just under 20 minutes remaining here. Played 3/4 of the game. England leads 2-0. Sent in. Two-footed tackle, but will push the ball wide. Now help coming in, tripped up perhaps just a little bit, is Guehi. Although they'll say Guehi may have used his hands. When he went down on the ball. Difference of opinion right now between Guehi and the referee. Thinking he was possibly fouled, but seems to be cleared up now. Short ball played in for Brazil. They'll switch it out of the back. That persistent drizzle that was here seems to have maybe passed for now. Guehi. McEachern switches it. That's going to roll past everyone, maybe no, on the run down. Cessignon able to get it across. Right foot shot deflected, and now the left foot, and is going to come back towards the back post, and now cleared away. It'll be a throw in for England. Phil Foden looking to get his third. He has both goals for England. And turnover there for England. Brazil, though. England able to get bodies behind the ball. It was a 2v1, but as it is now, it's 4v6. England will give up the corner, though.
Yeah? Danny? No, just yet. I'll let you know when. Yep.
Outswinger coming to the penalty spot. It's going to go over off the leg of it. Now the left foot volley, and it's blocked. A sliding Oliver Skip will send this one out for a corner kick on the other side. Daniel Loader will be coming in for England in a moment. He had a goal the other night against the United States.
Go inside the post.
The corners.
Inside the post. That's it.
There's the corner. All the way over everyone, but now headed away. Still loose, trying to tee up the left foot shot, and now the ball will come into 16 yards out and trying to turn. The shot will roll back to the goalkeeper, Curtis Anderson. Anderson picks it up now.
Keep it moving, Tash. Yeah, T. Skippy needed to drop back there for you to the angle. Yeah.
Holding on to the run is Guehi. Inside.
It's a great run.
Samuels back in to Foden. Foden.
Dan, next time it goes out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it will go over the sideline, be an England throw, and with that, England will make a substitution. And Phil Foden, who scored 2 goals, will be making his way to the sideline. And coming on, as we mentioned, Daniel Loader.
Well done, Phil. Thank you.
Substitution in the 66th minute for England. Entering the game, number 9, Daniel Loader. Leaving the game, number 17, Phil Foden.
Well, England has 3 subs, but only 1 opportunity to make them now. Remaining, while Brazil, on the other hand, still has a couple of subs left. Also, though, only 1 opportunity. Loose ball for Brazil. Had an open man. They'd give it to him now, but now a right-footed shot, and Anderson at his feet and down and able to cover it up.
You guys just make sure he grabs a bib when he gets a chance. A bib.
Offsides on England. That one will hold up in the wind a little bit. England just playing it along their back line. Ioma. Guehi. Into Poveda. Poveda with a little space going down to the end. Pulls it into the box, but cleared away. Aggressively goes at it. Challenged at defense. And that will force another turnover here. Skip. And with Loader. Loader on the right foot. And it's saved by Alexander. Lucas Alexander. On the shot from Loader. And Brazil would be called for the foul. 2-footed tackle. There by Weverson Costa.
Little back heel in there. Danny, little reverse back heel. And he would have been in.
Right there, 4.
Heard the referee talking about possible time waste in there. Big turnover, but a big tackle by Skip. Maybe let it go 1 foot in front of him. Talked about some of that desperation by Brazil. We'll see Brazil make yet another sub here in a moment, bringing on a forward. Sessignon. That one cleared away as his left foot across. Comes in.
Good recovery, Mark. Ian, run. Well done, Ian, run. Good boy, Ian.
There's Soares. Guahi able to hold him off. Tasha Hookley Booth.
Ryan, George, just get your breath.
Keckern. Past the 70-minute mark now. 10 minutes in any stoppage time. Haven't had a lot here in the second half. The first 10 or 15 minutes of this game today, Brazil created a couple of opportunities, but it's been pretty much all England since that time. Really controlled the pace, able to finish a couple of goals, and the better opportunities have gone their way as well. Brazil now, though, with the ball. Costa from his left back position. He's got no one forward. And it will be a throw in for Brazil. Substitution for Brazil coming off will be Junio. And on for Junio will be Rodrigo Silva.
Substitution in the 72nd minute for Brazil. Entering the game, number 18, Rodrigo Silva. Leaving the game, number 10, Helio Junio.
Opportunity here, just rolls over the foot of Silva in his first opportunity in. Loader, 2v2 on that. Can't connect, although it will still roll to Samuels. It just slowed it down enough as Iago gets to it first now. Loader will challenge Alexander. Medley has the ball there for England. Now over the top, seeing if Silva can run onto it as the lights make their way on here in Lakewood Ranch, Premier Sports Campus. 2017 World Cup is what these guys are preparing for. That's going to be held in India. These are the 15-year-olds that will be competing in that. They make their way up. So we'll play 40 minutes for now. All part of the Nike International Friendlies. The defending champion Brazil will look to be, in a matter of about 8 minutes, eliminated unless they can find a way to score at least 2 goals while not giving one up. England just ball possession now.
Yeah, now we get out. Now we get out the other way.
ball. And Alexander's first one there. We see the wind hold it up again. As that ball ends up going straight up in the air and just being held up. Throw in for England. That may have gone off of England. It will be a Brazil throw.
George, Ian, go. Ian, Ian. Ian. Well done, Ian. Good boy.
Now an opportunity for Brazil. Be just cleared out by Sessegnon. Iago, driven ball, but it's going to find its way towards the goalkeeper, Anderson, who will just hold it at his feet.
Good talking, Mark. Mark, 4 minutes. Mark, 4 minutes.
Vamos, marcador.
Wallace out wide. Here's Soares. Opportunity here on the 18, but England able to recover and gain possession and just send it down the field again.
Right, trying to don't get caught out narrow. Yeah? Good boy. Ian, that's it, that's it, that's it. 17, Ian. Roll it.
Ball dropped in behind, but Iago able to recover. He'll play it out short to Costa.
Skippy, get over.
Frustration starting to creep in a little bit for Brazil.
Playing there with Skippy. Playing there with Skippy.
You see the clock, still a minute 45. Any stoppage time
Just keep it.
is deemed necessary. We might see a couple minutes. I can't imagine more than that. Oakley Booth and Ioma. And England just happy to keep possession.
Come on, pop in, come on, pop in. Danny! Yeah, TJ, come.
Keep it. Keep it moving.
Poveda.
Tashan, be careful. Keep it moving. Mark. Them to play properly. Ryan. George, coming off the George, play inside. George.
And as we speculated, wouldn't be a lot of extra time as the 80-minute marks.
The referee has added a minimum of 1 minute of stoppage time to the end of the match.
Perhaps the fact that Brazil's effort on defending the short passes something to do to influence that decision of one, but wasn't going to be a lot to begin with. Not a lot of stoppage time. Back to Anderson, who we expect probably just to send it over the top. Try and go, and it'll go over the sideline.
Come in, Danny. Come in, Danny.
So as we hit this time, we'll see Brazil eliminated from the championship of the Nike International Friendlies. Unless there's a goal scored, England will find themselves +3. But with 2 wins, the Dutch, who the United States faces at 6 p.m., also +3. They're 1-0. Those 2 teams will meet at 3 o'clock. So the United States, and offsides here will be Samuels. The United States in a must-win situation this evening at 6. Otherwise, England and Holland will be facing off with the championship. Good defense there, and with that will be the final whistle. So 2 first-half goals by Phil Foden is all the difference we need here, and England has found themselves after 2 matches at the Nike International Friendlies with a 2-0 record. And Brazil,
final score of today's match is England 2, Brazil 0.
Brazil.
Please stick around for our second match of the day, the USA versus the Netherlands, starting at 6 p.m.
Brazil finds themselves 0-2, and as you heard, 6 p.m. will be the Netherlands and the United States. We'll talk to you in a few minutes. You're watching the U.S. Soccer YouTube channel. We'll have it there. You're from Lakewood Ranch here at the Premier Sports Campus, all in association. The Nike International Friendlies going on the same time here at the U.S. Soccer Development Academy, presented by Chevrolet. It's Winter Showcase. We'll see you in a few. We have to. Yeah. If we don't get a win, because the only way to catch it is 6 points. And then we have to get better goals. Because then the Netherlands will be 6 points. You know, if they do Brazil.
Do that second radio.